Guys, we're gonna this week I'm looking into around health and well-being, mind, body and spirit, um to go in alignment with the full moon energy in Virgo on March the 14th. So what do we need to know about our health and well-being? What do we need to know about our health and well-being? King of Pentacles. So for me, the King of Pentacles saying is to me is about regrounding ourselves. It's not so much being focused, but just like regrounding, getting in nature, being more on the physical level of the earth, especially with the Empress card as the mother of the mother of the world. I just feel like we're we're governed to be more walking on our feet, more like getting out in nature, more drawn to the the essence of life. You think of the Empress card. She's pregnant. She's like, pregnancy takes 9 months to develop. It's like being on a physical aspect is going to help. Okay. So it's about being practical with our well-being. Is more going with the notions of life. Okay, we've got the Two of Wands. I'm seeing this as a victory card, but I also see that there's new experiences are on the horizon here, and you can see the sun is brightening up. So I feel like this full moon is about regrouping, um, you know, really sort of like planning, making notes, jotting our plans down, kind of like taking a bit of time out for ourselves. So with that, this is where the inspiration will come in. Okay, so regroup, reground. It's gonna these are really good cards. I gotta be honest. I mean, if I was doing a business reading or anything like that, to have these two cards together and with a victory card, to me is like, whoa, like, we're on a, is the vibe is quite, it's not intense. It's more calming, more relaxed, more just, more practical. It's just more organized. I just feel more organized. I feel more practical. I feel more in my body. I feel rooted, grounded, so it's just like, um and this is so for me, this is a great time to start planning. This is a great time to, you know kind of doing the back scene of what we're wanting to build on for the future, you know. So I'm going to do a manifesting cat card, a manifesting card. So we're going to look at, so look, we can see the picture. There's the bubbles. And again, we've got the sunrise here, um, altering that something is afoot, something is clearing and becoming more, look, so like if you look at there, it's like it's still a bit foggy here, but now it's starting to clear and particles are like disappearing now where the sun is going to shine. I know myself best, and I can set boundaries to protect my well-being. So I know myself best, and I can set bound. So this is what I'm saying about earth plane stuff, just like really getting in touch with our bodies and stuff. And the way of doing that is grounding and getting into the nature, and kind of like set where we can set our attention. So it's like paperwork, organization, you know, working through things. Yeah, I'm going to look at the health aspect for us. Also, like if you think about exercise would be good with like dance, physical, you know, like yoga, anything on that practical nature is gonna help us get out of our mind and into our bodies. Yeah. So on a health well-being thing, two wants to pop out, so I'll give it action towards anything that is accommodated by joy or love is always valuable. Our encouragement is that you pay attention to your emotional balance, work deliberately to find the best feelings, thoughts you can find, and practice them until they are habited. In doing so, you will attend to your alignment first and then proceed with whatever action you feel inspired to follow. A trip to your doctor or an action towards anything, when accommodated by joy or love or good feeling, emotion, is always valuable. While action, this is motivated by your feet or vulnerability or any bad feeling, emotions is never is never valuable. Bad feeling, emotions is never valuable. Okay. So that kind of lines in what, ignoring that bit because it's just like, but this bit can kind of line into what I was saying about being practical. Okay. And also like, I love dancing. I don't know about you guys, but you know, that's good. Put a music on in the morning to help with motivation. Always works for me. I don't know if it works for you guys. But yeah, so let's have a look at the second card. I can tell an improved story about my physical well-being. I can tell an improved story about my physical well-being. Wow, okay. There is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experiences. The only criterion that is important is that you be conscious of your intent to tell better feeling, improved version of your story. Telling many good feel short stories throughout your day will change your point of attraction. Just remember that the story you tell is the base of your life, so tell it in the way you want it to be. So I mean, when we're caught up in like life, work, you know, and we're trying to balance it all, and I know this personally, dealing with like health issues myself, we can get a little bit complacent and we can get a bit lost, but with a bit of organization and just being practical. Now I was just looking at some videos from other creators around like, you know, time management, and but this one was about energy management. Now I don't know if any of you guys suffer from fatigue. I do. It's, you know, it's not, you know, part of the fibromyalgia and that, but I was like, I was really curious. Now this is a new adventure for me, to be fair, but I kind of like the way that energy management is, and sometimes we get bogged down in schedules when we're not really looking into our energy on how we are. So, you know, so it's kind of looking at that as those aspects of like, when do you feel more energized to do more stuff, and when is it that you need to rest and take some time out, you know? And it's like having that acceptance and not beating ourselves up, because we got a terrible habit of like, because we haven't achieved what we've wanted to achieve, you know, kettle black here. It says this is me all over. We get bogged down into thinking we can't do these things, but all it takes is a little bit of organization and knowing our bodies and knowing, you know, knowing our, like, what makes us tick, what gives us pleasure, what brightens our day, and what holds us, you know, what is it that holds us back? And I mean on a like housework, you know, general, you know, what do we avoid? You know, I'm terrible for avoiding. So I'm gonna have to put this, you know, use this as a message of like knowing, like with the full moon energy is like is trying to get you to set your intentions, your routine, you know, where it becomes more structured, you feel more stronger, you know, but it takes time. It takes time. It takes time, you know, to set that intentions, and it takes time to get into that routine. I mean, they say to us like it takes up to 6 weeks, don't they? If you're changing a routine, you've got to practice it within 6 weeks before it comes nature. How true that is, I can't tell you that, but you know, that's what they say. Anyway, I'm going to leave that message to with you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. So I see new beginnings, new inspiration, new inspirational ideas that's coming in, okay, to help us feel more rooted, more grounded into the, you know, and more adaptable for life. I'm going to leave that with you. Sending you lots of love, and I will see you soon. Much love.